And finally, new rule, conservatives can blame liberals for a lot of things, like making your kid wear a bike helmet and gluten-free cupcakes and the war on Christmas. But the one thing you're not going to get to blame us for is Donald Trump, because they are already trying to do that. But it is not going to happen. If we have to own the man bun, you have to own the Donald. Now, if you think I'm kidding about this or exaggerating, just look at some of these recent internet headlines. The left is to blame for the creation of Donald Trump. How the PC police propelled Donald Trump. How the left created Donald Trump. Update your browser. MILFs in your area need sex now. No, wait, not that one. I'm sorry. But other than that one, the point of all these think pieces is that the Trump phenomenon is on you, liberals, because your condescension and political correctness forced otherwise reasonable people into Trump's hateful embrace. That is their thesis, really, that Trump voters are perfectly nice if left alone, like raccoons. They just want to eat garbage and crap in your hot tub. Honey Boo Boo and the Duck Commander are Adam and Eve at the Olive Garden, and they would vote rationally if not for overbearing liberal scientists and historians and nutritionists telling real Americans that they're dumb. It hurts their feelings when we insult their values with our facts. Listen to Vox.com. They say liberals are smug because we practice, quote, a politics defined by the command of correct facts. Well, yeah, shouldn't we all do that? The Daily Beast claims that brutish leftist tactics have driven people to Trump because they're terrified that they're losing the basic right to express themselves. Really? Have you seen the internet? It's nothing but angry white people expressing themselves. The Tea Party is named after a tax revolt, and T stands for taxed enough already. And yet, 2 years after Obama lowered taxes on 95% of Americans, 90% of Tea people believed he'd raised them. So, if you don't know the first thing about the thing you claim is the most important thing to you, are you bright? And is it my fault for pointing out? No. The Federalist says voters like Donald Trump not so much because they hate Mexicans and Muslims, but because they hate progressive bigotry. No, it's because they hate Muslims and Mexicans. Among other minorities, 64% of Republicans think reverse racism is a greater problem than racism. Now, that is something easily disproved with statistics. So please help me with my dilemma of how I, as a liberal fact knower, can both not insult you, but also tell the truth. Because, I can't honestly say I respect your view that the world is 5,000 years old, because it's 2016. If Sarah Palin claims nighttime is when Jesus puts a blanket over the sun, and I disagree, does that make me smug? I'm sorry you find it irritating when liberals point out that global warming exists, or that racism exists, or that gay people exist. But here's the thing, you guys were wrong about all that. Really, check the climate science. Check the dashboard camera on the police car. Check your pastor's internet history. Now, is political correctness out of control? Of course it is. I think I might have done some sort of show about that once. I've been telling liberals when they had spinach on their teeth since 1993. I've ridiculed them for everything from offensive Halloween costumes to Islamophobia, from the self-esteem movement to college campuses forgetting what free speech is. But none of that justifies embracing a dangerous buffoon simply because his lack of political correctness is cathartic. Trump is your problem, but somehow the party of personal responsibility doesn't want to take responsibility for this one. Somewhere along the way, the slogan went from "Make America Great Again" to "Look what you made me do."